Hello all, hope all is well. Welcome back to Europa Universalis 4 with Livonian Order. Look at that name stretch across my land. So last time was a very successful Ottoman war, took out the entire Pontic steppe, which honestly I was more stressed out about whether or not I could get it than the actual goal. So, in terms of being out whether or not I could fight the Ottomans, but yeah, Ottoman's been slightly reduced, I've been slightly increased. Get out of here. I am now second. My own development is actually higher than Spain's. It's only because my subjects aren't as much. So that's pretty good. Get out of here, Ottomans. This is the decline. I mean, sure, they just fought the Mamluks and took Cairo, but nonetheless. Yeah, my units are on the way to fight the Polish separatists. The remaining two provinces here have already been hit by a missionary. Then I'm just waiting for Austrian war exhaustion, just to make this suit. I can win already. I'll point that out now. I can win already. I'm not being totally silly here, but I can make it like super easy, just for my own convenience. Well, so you know what? I'm out of money. Let's buy a statesman. What I'd like to do is revoke one of my nobility privileges. Like, say, the right for Diet call. I no longer really need that. Or granted court positions, honestly. I mean, my prestige is looking pretty good. I can afford to remove prestige decay, quite frankly. Let's gain back some crown land. I need to readjust my admin clergy estates thingies as well, clergy privileges. This Austria looks really nice. Actually, I quite like their borders. So I'm just waiting a couple more months. Again, I can just go through an overkill, but I mean beat them, but let's just go for overkill. Overkill sounds fun. Only a couple more months to wait anyway. Found Indian Trade Company. Not a part of the world I'm interested in this playthrough, but thank you very much. Yeah, Austria just need another month or two. Don't care about Burgundy joining in this war. It was just the Ottomans I wanted them to help me with. They fulfilled their purpose. Quite honestly. I might drop Milan and Ajam, actually. This is hurting my... Now let's keep Milan and... let's drop Ajam though, I feel. Yeah, Ajam are not actually benefiting me at all. And I'll keep myself one over, which is fine. Religious turmoil. Well, I mean, my religious unity is 73% game. What's the problem here? I know 73 is 2 less than 75. I know that's the problem. I'm not being silly about it, but still. Right, let's make it this. Bring in Austria for, I don't know, posterity. Let's just immediately start working on this. You do not get to fight my mercs. Thank you very much. Turn back down the game speed. Apparently Burgundy do want in on this. Fine. I guess. So yeah, the plan will be take Zaporozhye, Inglius and Edison. Then I'll have the entire Pontic steppe. Feed up Plotsk, Smolensk and Kiev. Well, Maybe not Kiev. Kiev will be the next one I integrate. But give this land to plots in Smolensk. They'll have got themselves locked to Kiev by the time I'm moved in. So I can take a defensive battle. Rather handily. They have far more military tactics than me, though. Okay, it's a good thing I had some help here, because to be honest, that was a bit awkward. Come on, Austria. Push in. Sweden are also Tech 15, and they also tend to hit hard. Right, if Austria are nearby, I can go for these Polish. I think they're going to double move in. Are they? Or are they just going to walk around? Yeah, I'm going to help reinforce Austria here. Which is exactly what I was hoping for. Double the numbers. They have more military tactics than Poland. It's probably 15% versus 20% discipline, right? Yeah. Let's ease the tension. I don't need a diplomatic insult on Brandenburg. Quite frankly. Anhalt are in the war. Okay, yeah, you can have whatever you want. Let's stop Poland here in Smolensk. Now, what papal actions can I perform? Papal legate, I will most likely use that for... Yeah, let's grab Papal legate. I'll use it for integrating Kiev. I think. Or Smolensk, either one. They both would achieve the same purpose. And I do think it'd be Kiev. I'm not upgrading, I'm not giving them any more land. They've had their full course for quite some time. Yeah, that's fine with me. I have 20 more years of Golden Age. I believe it ends 1605. Gives me time to upgrade my nun ships. Wonderful. Well, I'm going to deal with this 1k Catholic zealots that I've been watching for the last, like, 50 years. Sounds good to me. And let's go, we must protect our trade. Then let's get production in grain. Remember, I do have the monastic breweries reform type. Sweden have no more forts because they had so many wars where they were just completely sieged down that clearly they just gave up on the fortifications. Meanwhile, my forts have barely been touched. I think the person that stepped on my forts the most has been Poland and Lithuania, actually. Hardly anybody actually traipsed through my land. Which is kind of cool. Quite honestly. I would still like to fight Lübeck as well. I think when it comes to it, I make Lübeck the main participant of the war instead of Denmark. Quite quite honestly, when I do that war. Burgundy's in another war. My war. Ha, of course. I forgot I called them in because I was able to. I thought they weren't going to be able to be called in though, so that's on my mismemory due to previous actions. Also, with all this extra manpower, I can make a second stack. Or maybe turn this into a 30-20. And then get rid of the free army at some point and make a second stack then. I don't know. For now, Portugal's opinion, Theodoro. Let's just give Theodoro a manufactory. I mean, it's wine. And bear in mind, monastic brewery does affect wine as well. Farm estate. Sure, I could wait for 15 and give it a soldier's households. But to be honest, what I'd like to do is in all my grain and wine provinces is expand administration and then have both. I mean, that'd be a lot of being tool. This isn't really a tool campaign. This has been a wide-ish campaign with a bit of deving here and there, just to sort a few bits out, really. Oh, they still have a fort in Elfsborg. I thought they got rid of all their forts. Clearly, I'm mistaken. So let's go to Stockholm. So this needs to go to Plotsk. This needs to go to Polotsk. As does Minsk. And this one will as well. So yeah, Smolensk will just be their state, I think. So this goes to Polotsk. Oh, I didn't even notice my units got intercepted by Sweden. And I think it's just because of my high morale love on this battle. They had me in every other sense. Let's also get back some manpower and stuff. Pragmatic sanction. I literally do not care about the event at all. I'm in the HRE, but I'm going to use it, i.e. to get North Germany. So I don't actually care about the HRE. I kind of would rather it be a part. But alas, I have Austria as an ally. When I start tearing through the North Germany region, though, Austria will start to dislike me, I'm sure. I mean, if they don't, great, because then they might not be asking me for unlawful territory. So bear in mind, the only reason why I'm losing money right now is for reinforcement cost. Reinforcement cost 12. And that's partly why I've been enjoying the reinforce speed modifier more these days. Because it makes you lose less money. And it gives you back your manpower quicker, of course. Kind of a 2-in-1. Austria can go fight Sweden. You can see it, they smell blood in the water. I think I just need to siege down Stockholm, honestly, with Sweden. Burgundy might get there in time. Yes. Also, in that context, when I said in time, I didn't mean to save Austria, I meant to be a part of the battle. So Norway, still under Denmark. Denmark got Munich, though. So, what would this peace deal look like? 51%? I actually kind of just want this. Thank you. That's looking quite nice. So now, I need to get my claims on Denmark. I mean, I've got one. Let's take an economic idea later. Theodora will of course have its manufacturer. I took out a loan for it. Then let's grab... Is there any good... I mean, they're not amazing, but there's something. Then any good markets? Moscow, Warsaw. Oh yes, I would like to now stateify Mazovia. Then that can earn me extra trade. And it will boost my income. Pretty good state to have out, honestly, for that. Crimean separatists. Let's see if these 12k can deal with it. So now, as a recap, I have all of Ural, all of Pontic Steppe, almost all of Russia. 3 provinces away. Remember that Kola is considered Scandinavia, not Russia, although it starts in the hands of Novgorod. So that means that 3 provinces left, and then Baltic Crusader is done. 100 out of 117. Remember, it only shows up as being ticked off when it's called and converted. So I'm going to lower my army maintenance for a little while my army sits in Riga for the moment. How's my stuff going? Again, this branch is completely pointless. I've only taken these set of ideas so I can actually be Livonia. I prefer to the Crusader missions, but I can't take the Crusader missions and form Livonia. I'd have to have taken the mission, then in the same month reform into Livonia. But that also comes with the problem that I then I wouldn't have been able to have got the Baltic Crusader achievement. Innovativeness. I don't need to worry about my prestige now. I'm at 80 prestige and it's increasing. So, there we go. Right, hopefully this should be a win. Yeah, they've got insufficient support, 2 less morale. Let's take the nobility. Our nobility loses 10 influence. Let's go with this. We must curb such excesses. Actually. Also, what's my free company? I think I should update. Actually. Got a far bigger force limit now. I think I might just take the Grand Company, you know. You know what, let's take out a loan real quick. The Grand Company can reinforce... I know there's the Prussian Volunteer Army, I'm ignoring that for now. This can reinforce... Poland is the defender of the Protestant faith. And will not be involved at all. So although my Grand Company's at half morale, just over, they fill out numbers. So then what I'm going to do is I'll put back down my maintenance slider, thank you very much. And then I'm going to delete the free company. They served their use, they are gone. Everyone wants my access. More than welcome. Lubeck. A fighting Verdun. Okay. I mean, rip Verdun. My truce with Great Horde has ended. I don't care. I mean, I could just once again fight Ottomans for more land. Take, like, I don't know, Caucasia, just for the fun of it, but that's later. For now, I just want 3 more provinces to fulfill my achievement. Denmark hasn't even converted these. That was a very quick war. So if I fight this, Milan would join. If I fight this, Milan would join. I need to owe 10. I need 10 favours with Burgundy again. There's no way Austria's going to join this war, but I want Pomeranian cause returned. So I'm going to get my main army ready to fight Lubeck. So Denmark's not going to be the all end all. I just want these 3 provinces as mentioned. 7%, 5%, 3%. So that's 15% times 2 is 30%. Fine. Worst comes to worst, I return Lubeck's cause and get the Danish stuff in the exact same. Right, so how much am I losing reinforcements? Okay. We can also root out corruption slightly less. But I'm losing some because of unbalanced research. So I really need that next dip tech again. Go. Let's get a couple more months under the belt. So yeah, regain Pomeranian cause. Hold on. What if I called it a religious CB? Denmark would help. Let's just go reconquest. Then call in everyone. Go. So it's a reconquest of Wolgast. Why did I not make it Kolberg? Kolberg would have been the sensible choice, I suppose. So that's probably why. No wonder we have mutinies. So Lubeck will probably try to fight me, but I now have better morale, so shove off. Ottomans declaring war on Cyprus. Scary. Allied to the Knights in Venice. Well, Venice are nothing now. Venice are literally nothing. Crete. Independence guaranteed by Naples. So yeah, Naples took out part of the Pope and they got bigger. Look at that, Naples. I think, personally speaking, Naples are probably my most favoured Italian nation to play. Quite honestly. I enjoyed my booting up of Naples every now and then. Not even to form Italy, just to mess around and be tall. Like hyper tall. I know that Italian boys can be considered to be relatively tall, but I mean just like keeping as Naples, keeping the dev costs and stuff. Denmark are going to lose that battle. I just remembered I've got a level 2 diplomat. Can I swap out for the trade one, which was half price? No, the trade one that was half price is gone. Okay. I think I'll do. So let's take another loan. Intentionally. I'm going to remove this guy. I'm going to take improved relations. So I lose less money every month overall. What the hell? My general got disbanded. I'm gonna push hire one rather than use the decision on this occasion. Probably because it's on cooldown, but also because 1% extra professionalism. Pretty good. So yeah, the plan is return Pomeranian cause. Get Russia. And then Baltic Crusade is done. Then it will be a case of becoming Livonia sooner rather than later. So I can spend the rest of the campaign being blue. I love the Livonia colour. Again, the only reason why I know of the Livonia colour is because I formed Livonia too early and I had to redo like 4 parts. Which is a shame because them 4 parts were going really well. So anyway, I've just looked at the time of this episode. I think I'll call it here. This war's going to be kind of big, so I'm going to just do it next episode. So for now, thank you very much. Catch you next time.